Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tara, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what's the new hot goss on you, okay? Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. So for pile number 1, we have Flourite. And we have the Muse Tarot. For pile number 2, we have Fire Agate. And we have the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. And for pile number 3, we have Rose Quartz. And we have the Queer Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. And once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Flourite crystal and the Muse Tarot, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what's the new hot goss on you, okay? Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. If something doesn't resonate, just leave it behind and only take what resonates. So I'm first going to pull a few oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull the tarot cards that you chose. So spirit guides of my pile 1s, spirit guides of my pile 1s. May I please look into what's the new hot goss on my pile 1s? We have 2 little witches with magical space clearing time. So I see that your angels that are protecting you are giving these messages. So whatever people speak about, they're cleared away from your life with this broom here, magically cleared away from your life, because I feel you're very, very protected by your angels. And there's things maybe people say about you that you don't know about, intentions people have towards you. And when they're suddenly cleared away from your life in an instant and you're like, why, what happened? This is the reason why. So I'm picking up on that. At the back of the deck, we have Aloha Healing. So that lets me know a little bit into the theme of the reading. Let's pull some more oracle cards. So spirit guides of my pile 1. I have like one mermaid tarot in here for no reason. Memories. So you could be playing on people's memories. Usually when I see a different oracle card in a oracle deck I'm using, I know it's for it wasn't a coincidence. Does that make sense? So you could be playing on repeat in people's memories, and people that are from your past that have been cleared away from your life, or if you've cut people away from your life because they were toxic or negative, I'm hearing take that trash out. They seem to not get over you in their memories, and you're all that they can think about. Kind of like one that got away energy. I see them scrolling through your social media, trying to find information on you, maybe even getting tarot readings on you. You are living in their head rent-free. That's something I see. So the themes may be things related to them and things they're saying, like a little bit into that. We have Good Juju. I love this card. The number 7 is also lucky. And we have the card Wounded Healer. I absolutely love this for you. So the hot goss on you that I am feeling so far is that you are not the one to play with. You are not the one to mess with. You may be the type of people that cuts negative and toxic people out of your life. I'm hearing that song from TikTok. I can't remember the lady, but she makes funny videos and then she's like, take that toxic person out of your life. Throw that toxic person out of your life. Something along those lines. And it's very funny. So your spirit guides are very funny and witty. And they're making jokes about that. So, people may joke and be like, I don't want to get on pile one's bad side because they will cut me out of their life in an instant. They know their worth. Like, don't get on pile one's bad books. That kind of energy. So what people are saying is that you are not afraid to clear people away from your life. You're not afraid to take that away from you and focus on you. I feel like the goss on you is that you have been healing. You've been healing wounds associated with people and maybe toxic connections you had in the past. And there's something about you having a glow up here of your self-worth where you're no longer allowing people like that in your life. And I'm feeling a pain in my ribs, and when spirit speaks to me, they speak through sensations in my body, and different body parts mean different things spiritually. So the ribs to me are always associated with family. So some of you could have cut out family members in your life, and that may be the goss on you, that you're healing from this, and that you're not the one to play with or mess with. And ever since you've been doing that, I'm hearing the song Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. You've been happier than ever. You've been glowing from the inside out. Your self-worth shows through, and that's the new hot goss on you. And you've been focusing on you and your growth because the Flourite crystal is all about focusing. And I didn't know why I was drawn to this crystal, but you've been focusing on your mental health. You've been focusing on you. You've been focusing on your career. You've been focusing just on you and your life and what makes you happy. And I'm hearing the song Focus on Me or something by Ariana Grande. So there's something about people wanting you to go back to focusing on them. You may have been someone that put your attention on others in the past, but now you're putting your focus on you and your life and how you can improve your life. And there's something about you glowing, you smiling, even if you don't post much on social media, and even if you're a little bit mysterious, where all they can think about is the memories with you, people from the past. There's something here about people feeling your energy and feeling that you're doing good, because there's the sense of you not needing to prove yourself to anyone anymore. And there's something about you finding your confidence, finding your self-worth. And it's about time. It's about damn time, I'm hearing. Okay, and you've also been receiving a lot more good luck in your life, even if you haven't. This is the new hot goss on you, that you are filled with good luck in your life. Some people may even be like, what? Pal number one got a new car? Like, did they do magic? Because I'm seeing all these candles here. Did they do magic to get that? Pal number one got a new partner, a new lover? Like, did they do magic? Like, or pal number one got a new home? Like that type of energy. And I'm looking at this painting in the back here, and people may say that you look like a work of art. There's something about you looking really happy and glowing up, but also becoming more intelligent. So it's like a mind, body, soul glow up that you're going through, and that's the new hot goss on you. And there's people talking like, how did Pal 1 do it? How did they change their life so fast? Or how did they change their life like this, transform their life like this? Because we have a snake here. And there's something about good luck just following you. Even if you don't see it, that's what people say. So what is the hot new goss on pile 1? We have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is magnetic, and she's holding a love letter. But we're not seeing the love letter. So you are keeping more love to yourself. You're on your self-love journey for some of you. Or at least that's the new hot goss on you. And that you're becoming more magnetic, more attractive, and more desirable as well. And you've had some kind of glow up of your self-worth and confidence, and you're feeling freer than ever and happier than ever, and that's something I see here. Because the horse to me represents freedom, and look at how this horse is just jumping in the air, and here we see a pink sun, purple cloud. So there's something about your life that seems a little bit magical, like magic has entered into your reality. And maybe that's what people are talking about, because it's like the changes that are happening in your life feel surreal or look surreal to other people. And that's the new Hot Goss On You. We have the universe. It's all these cards about beauty and glowing up, and I don't think it's just your physical beauty glowing up, it's an internal glow up too. And look at this crown on her head. Only one person gets chosen to be Miss Universe, as we see here, Miss Universe. So there's a lot of people watching you because people watch Miss Universe. Like everyone watches it, when it's on TV, and they're so interested, like, what's happening? What's happening? So you may have a lot of people looking into your life, finding your life to be quite glamorous right now, and being like, what's happening with Pal One? I'm seeing popcorn, and like, they find your life intriguing in some way, and you have king queen energy, and that's the Hot Goss On You. There's something also about you becoming more powerful. And Miss Universe has all these beautiful traits about her. She doesn't just have physical beauty. She also has intelligence. She's also someone that is helpful to others, has a good heart. She's a good role model for little kids. And I feel like, people may speak really highly of you because you are a good role model. And, people may try to find negative things to say about you, but I feel every time they try, there's nothing they can find. So for those of you that are gonna comment, like, where are the bad things? I use the shadow deck for a reason, to get some of those things. But if there's nothing to say, then there's nothing to say. Maybe there is talk about your beauty. So maybe some people say, oh, Pal One's like, if they're salty, like, I don't think they're that beautiful, like things like that. Or maybe they say, oh, why is Pal One getting all these good things and they're salty? So there could be some bad things there that people say about this, like, what is Pal One doing? Like, why do they deserve all this good luck, like salty energy? But I think that's about it. There's nothing people can really find on you. So I'm going to remove this card and pull some tarot cards now. I'm hearing some of you are groovy. I don't know why. So, spirit guides of Pile 1. May I please look into Pile 1 and the new Hot Goss on them? We have the Two of Swords. So people are talking about the choices you have made. There may be some debates about the choices you've made. Like, did you see Pile 1? They got a new house, they got a new home. Or did you see Pile 1? They got a new job, they left their old job. Like, why did they leave their old job? But they don't see the behind the scenes of the reason why you make certain decisions. And I feel like people look at the decisions you make and there's some kind of mystery behind it. I feel like you are a mystery people want to uncover. And there's something about people wanting information on you, but like it being so scarce, if that makes sense. Trying to figure you out like a Rubik's Cube. That's what I'm seeing. And doors are opening for you and you're walking through them, and that's the new Hot Goss on you. And with the decisions to cut people out of your life, there's some talk about that, like, what did that person do to them? Like, I wonder. And then another person may say, oh, but they cut off their family member, that's bad. Like, but they're not in your shoes, so they don't know what it's like. Or, oh, why did Pile 1 cut out that person? They looked so happy together. Like, I don't understand. So they're just looking at the outside perspective, but they don't see behind the decision, and there's some mystery attached to that and curiosity. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be decisions relating to your family, like your family can't understand the decisions you make, but it's your life. I'm hearing that song It's My Life by Gwen Stefani. It's your life. And what they say, they can sit and ponder, like they're gonna sit and ponder all day because it's your life. We have the Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords. So you picked the Muse Tarot. And I noticed this painting here, like a work of art. Some of the goss on you could be that you have this Muse energy, that you have this energy of like being like a work of art, being like a muse, if that makes sense. And you could inspire a lot of people with your journey as well. So there are some people that ponder over you and are curious about you and don't understand you because they're not meant to, because they can never fathom your beauty and everything you are as a soul. And I feel like for those of you that feel misunderstood by others, it's because they're not meant to be in your life if they can't understand you, if they can't see you fully. But those that do understand you and get you, even if you don't have to say anything, they just get you. There's something about them being inspired by you and talking about you in a good way behind your back, like, Pile 1, like they're so inspiring, I want to be like them. Or Pile 1, did you see this happened in their life? Like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited for them. They inspire me so much. And they could talk about you without you even realizing to others. Like, oh, did you see the outfit Pile 1 wore and posted? Like, I want to, look more like them, or take inspiration from their style or aesthetic, things like that. We have the Eight of Wands. So there's something about you moving forward in your life. You taking about the good luck. Okay, you taking small baby steps towards where you are meant to be, away from this negative energy and towards where you want to be, what you want to manifest. And there could be people not maybe noticing the steps you take, but just noticing the good luck coming into your life as a result of the steps you take. But there's something about you leveling up, you moving forward, you becoming more intelligent, you becoming more beautiful, things like that. And knowing your worth more. Of course, that's the most important one. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's something here about you being really consistent towards your dreams, towards your goals and desires. And that is the new Hot Goss on You. Like, how do my Pile 1s do it every day? How do they focus every day on the things they want? And there's something here about people talking about you in an inspiring way, but also people being salty about it if they're jealous of you. We have the Seven of Cups. So here I see this energy of you having a lot of options in life. People may talk about you and say, Pile 1s, they probably have a line of lovers waiting to date them. Or Pile 1s, they probably have a lot of options to choose from job opportunities. There's something here about you being wanted or desired by many. And I don't know if it's necessarily true, but that's the hot new goss on you. We have the I was about to say Seven of Swords. I don't know why. Maybe I was hearing it. So Seven of Swords. Maybe people are jealous of this energy of the good luck you're getting, because we have 7 here. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. So this card talks about worries, anxiety, things like that. Let me just clarify this energy. What is the worries and anxiety here? The World card. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I am seeing an energy here where you have become more selfish in a good way. Selfish towards your mental health, selfish towards your peace, towards nurturing you. And I feel this is for my people that have maybe been people pleasers their whole life, have maybe thought about others their whole life before themselves. And I'm hearing the tables turn where you're now focusing on you and your growth. And people from the past you've ended cycles with are lacking you now, are lacking the good things you gave them, but never appreciated in the first place. They're now missing you. You're the one that got away. And they're worried because they know you'll never take them back. And that's the new hot goss on you. Like, how can I get back my pal ones? And then their friend is like, oh, you effed up. You ain't getting them back. And I'm seeing for some of you, you were very forgiving in the past towards people that hurt you in your life because you had a soft spot for them in your heart and they took advantage of that forgiveness. And now it's like you're not letting them back in your life. And there's some anxieties and worries here about you moving on. And the hot new goss may be like, oh, pal ones, did you see their ex-lover is still stuck on them? Like, what did pal one do to them? Like, I don't understand. Like, that type of energy. It doesn't have to be a lover, just an example. So, last card we have is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So, some of the hot new goss on you, since this card is over the Miss Universe card, you know when someone gets awarded Miss Universe, or I don't know whether it's awarded or what the word to use is, but you know when someone wins something and then you'll always get those salty people in the back saying, oh, they didn't deserve it. They're not as perfect as they seem, blah, 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 blah. Like being salty and shady and being like, oh, they're not as perfect as they seem. They're not as put together as they seem. They got it easy, things like that. Trying to downplay your successes. But they can't downplay your successes because when Miss Universe gets crowned, whether they like it or not, the audience, or some people in the audience, she's still getting crowned either way. And that is your reading today about how you have put the crown back on your head, and that's the hot new goss about you, my pal ones. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number twos. If you chose this fire agate crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the hot new goss on you. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm first going to pull some oracle cards on camera and then I'll pull your tarot cards after. So spirit guides on my pile ones. Spirit guides of my pile ones. May I please look into the hot new goss on them? We have Sea Beacon Fairy with guidance, but where will it lead you? I just want to pull a clarifier for this card because it could mean so many different things. Clarify this card for pile 2, please. Autumn is my last chance with please don't lose hope. Okay, I think I have an understanding of what this could be. I'm just going to put this here for now. We have Violet Angel with Breaking Dawn at the back of the deck. Okay, so spirit guides are pile 2. May I please look into the hot new goss on them? We have the card, the Goblin with the Wounded Human Ego. We'll understand what it is in a moment. And we have the Swan with Transformation and Trusting the Psychic Gifts. Okay, so I feel the Goblin with the Wounded human ego is not you because we have the Swan here to clarify the message. At the back of the deck, we have Joy. So, the hot new goss on you, my pal number ones, is that you have become more joyful. You've become more independent. And things are starting to get better for you in your life. I feel the hot new goss on you is that you haven't given up hope on yourself, on your dreams, on the things you desire, even though maybe people have told you to. Because the Sea Beacon Fairy here, with guidance, but where will it lead you, talks about how sometimes people can give us advice or guidance based on their own life or their own experiences or their own opinion. Their advice may come from a place of love, or it may come from a place of ego. In this case, I think it's ego, or what they think is best for you, but they don't know is best for you. So there's something here about the hot new goss on you is like, maybe, for example, one of you went to a new job, or you started going for your dreams rather than playing it safe and going to a job that you hate or dislike. And maybe someone in your life was like, no, don't do it. That's a stupid idea. But then you do it, and maybe in the beginning it's a little bit harsh, and they're like, I told them so. And that was the goss on you, but then you didn't lose hope in it, and then you transformed the situation. Or another example is, let's say you are in a relationship and everyone's like, oh, it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out, but it's from their own ego, or the advice maybe isn't for you. Maybe in certain situations the advice would help, but maybe the advice is not for you, or they just can't see into your life the way you see it, or they can't see what your heart is telling you. And then maybe you didn't give up on that connection. Maybe they told you to leave that connection, but now things are starting to move forward. Now things are starting to become joyful and happy, and springtime is coming back after a winter period in your life, because this card talks about autumn and winter and how sometimes the things we need are a little bit lacking, because look at the forest in the background where there's no growth, and this is her lost apple. But she didn't lose hope. So I think the hot new goss on you, depending on your situation or circumstance, those were just examples of the energy, is that you didn't lose hope on what others people told you to let go of, or to leave, or to not do, where the advice was coming from either a place of ego, or from their own pain, or from a place of, I know what's best for you, but they don't. Do you get what I mean? And you transformed the situation. You trusted your intuition with trusting the psychic gifts, and you followed your heart. And that is the new hot goss on you. That, how did they do it? Like, they never lost hope in it. If it were me, I would have left that situation or stopped doing that thing, because it didn't look like it was going to grow. Anything was going to grow out of it. But then you waited around, and springtime came back, and the flowers in your life started blooming again. And I'm just using that as a metaphor. So this sea beacon fairy in the guidebook story, she is a fairy that holds up a light to these boats here. But the boat may follow this light and come home safe, or she may be an evil fairy and drown them. We don't always know where that help or advice is coming from. It can look like it is true in the moment, but it's important to always trust our intuition and our heart, because no one is living in our shoes. And I think that's the message here about the new hot goss on you, is that you didn't listen to advice other people gave you, and now they are mad hurt that you didn't listen to the advice, but things are actually starting to work out for you when they thought it wouldn't. And I feel like some people actually wished it wouldn't go well. It's like they're coming from a place of a wounded ego, where they actually wish it didn't go well, but then the situation transformed, and maybe they were hoping to say, I told you so, or look at Pal 2, they made this mistake in their life, but it didn't. So that's the message I see here. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards, actually little tarot cards that are like oracle cards. But before I do have a small favor to ask from you, my pal 2s. The last 3 months, 73% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've gotten this far to this part of the video and you like this reading so far, if you haven't yet, can you please hit the subscribe button, because it helps my channel more than you know, and the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can put out and create for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your love, all your support. I'm sending you so much love and gratitude from my heart, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the reading. So with the number 3 here and 3-1, I looked at these numbers and then I started hearing a reel. Someone in the reel said something like, he's not good for you, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't have to be about someone in love. It can be about anything. He's not good for you. I just want the best for you, or something along those lines. And then the person screams back, how do you know what's best for me? So there's something here I heard, like people gossiping and saying, there's something here I heard people say, like, why did they make that decision? Like, I'm just trying to support them. I'm just trying to help them. They're stupid for making that decision. Or why did they make that decision? Like, it's not going to work out. And then it actually works out and it blows back in their face. And I feel like maybe in certain circumstances, since you are protected and since you're such a pure loving soul, such a gentle soul, I think people come from a place of ego and project on you sometimes. Like, for example, let's say you decide to become an artist. One person is mad hurt over here because they tried to follow their dreams, but it never worked out. So now they're trying to project their own wounded ego onto you, but it's not true in your situation. And then, like, they're mad hurt that it actually worked out for you. But I feel you're so protected that since they gossiped about you, the universe made it so that you would have this thing bloom or blossom in your life that was lacking, because they were coming from this place. To throw it back in their face is karma, so that it's not really karma, but to show them that they have no place telling you what to do, from a place of support. So I guess take the scenario and situation as per your life situation and what has been lacking in your life. And now that area of your life that has been lacking is starting to grow, or is about to start growing. And that's the new hot goss on you, the transformation of the situation. But of course, it doesn't have to be advice people gave you. Because I could also read this as maybe people saying it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out, and then it does, and then they're angry and mad hurt. That's the energy I see. So spirit guides of pile 2. What's the new hot goss on my pile 2s? We have the 10 of swords with instruction. So they're mad that you didn't follow their instructions, that you followed your own inner compass with your psychic gifts, with your intuition, with what your heart is telling you. May have been older people here with the old man for some of you. We have the King of Swords with Kingfisher. We have an extra card that wants to come out with the wolf. So I'm just going to put this here for now. So this is the King of Pentacles, by the way. I feel like these people are insecure. I'm hearing 7 of Swords energy. Like, they're insecure and they see you over here with this wolf energy. The wolf howls at the moon. So maybe you spoke your truth and you followed your heart and you followed your internal compass and your instincts, because the wolf follows its instincts. And usually its instincts are right. The wolf represents intuition and trusting our instincts. But the wolf also represents loyalty. You have been loyal to people in your life, but maybe they haven't been loyal to you in the same way. So maybe you hear this and you're like, this doesn't resonate because they never said this to you, but they said it behind your back. And I'm feeling I trust your intuition if you think of a certain person that comes up in your mind, or certain people. However, the wolf represents the strength, but also the wolf operates in a hierarchy. And the wolf can be like an alpha wolf and things like that. So maybe people put you on a pedestal and their ego is hurt because they think of you higher than they think of themselves. But they are the ones that have put you on that pedestal in the first place. Because maybe they have some internal belief like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not good at this, but they are, or things like that, you know? Or I'm not pretty or handsome, but they are. So it's them just basically being insecure and jealous and talking about you in that sense and saying, I hope it doesn't work out, or this they're doing is not going to work out because they're hurt that you are improving your life and bettering your life and maybe even becoming more abundant with the King of Pentacles. And with the King of Swords, you make really smart decisions. The King of Swords makes really, really smart, logical decisions that others may not understand. And there's something about that. At the back of the deck, we have skills. So it may be in relation to your work or your hobbies and your skills and you improving your skills when maybe they never thought you could do it. And the swan does something where it does things and it's so graceful. There's something about you having a lot of skills, shining in your career or your hobbies or the things you like to do. And transforming the way you do it, always bettering and improving yourself. And that's the new Hot Goss on You. Like, how do they do it? How do they do it so effortlessly and gracefully? Like, what? How are they improving their life and becoming more joyful? When I was in that situation and I never had that situation improve, how are they? Like, that's the feeling I get here. And also what I just noticed is you chose the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot deck. So it usually talks about support from our sisters if you're a woman. Some of you may have fake friends around you that say they're supportive friends, but they're not because of the deck name that I just remembered. And look, we literally have the devil at the back of the deck. Look here. Whispering in their ear. So I'm going to pull some cards now. So Spirit Guides of Pile 2. What is the new Hot Goss on them? We have the Eight of Wands. So things are moving forward in your life. You're having movement in your life. Things are going forward. Things are leveling up. And you are overjoyed with it. Beautiful energies. So Spirit Guides of Pile 2. What's the new Hot Goss on them? The Three of Pentacles. You are creating your life, expanding your life, leveling up in your life, transforming the life the way you want it to be. You are birthing a new energy, a new reality that you want to manifest. Some people may be saying that you're pregnant, or they just may be saying, how do they do it? Like, they're just creating their life the way they want. And it's like, how do they do that? So, what is the new Hot Goss? We have the Nine of Pentacles. And look at this picture here on this card. It looks like friends and support. Like, I'm here, I support you. But is it really? I know that's not what the Nine of Cups means. Did I say Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Cups? I know that's not what the Nine of Cups means, but I'm looking at these two women and it looks like they're friends or community. But in this case, I think it's not really. And I don't think it's all your friends, maybe just one or two that talk about you behind your back. We have the King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So it's like they're preying on your downfall, wishing that you don't succeed. So, Spirit Guides of Pile 2, it's 14:14 on the clock. What is the new Hot Goss on Pile 2? We have the Page of Swords. I feel like you are my pile of people that have this kind of certain curiosity towards life. You do things the way you like it in your own way. I feel like you're very unique souls, and you're not here to go by the book. You're here to show people how to transform situations here with the butterfly. You know, you may not have all the knowledge in the world because the Page of Swords is someone inexperienced, still learning and growing. But you're not afraid to be a beginner or to start over and to learn and grow and transform a situation. So, this is the new Hot Goss on You. The feeling of like maybe you being a little bit rebellious, going not by the book, and making decisions in your own way, but transforming it when people think that it's not going to go well. And it's like you somehow just transform the situation. And I'm seeing the energy with the Page of Swords, you being a curious person. Like, you know, if people tell you certain instructions, you may have been that type of person that's like, why? And it's not because you're disrespecting them, it's because you want to know why. Why certain rules are in place that are the way they are. Why our society works the way it works. Like, why? Why can't we bring change? Because the butterfly also represents change. We have the World card. So it's not everyone that is saying this. Other people are supportive over you here with the World card. Maybe even people you don't know, people that see your life, people that are inspired by you. You may inspire people where you don't even realize you're inspiring them, like the whole world. And that's the new Hot Goss on You. You may have people talking about you, but you don't even realize they're talking good things about you. But you may have people, one or two people in your circle that act as if they're supportive, but they're not, but you have strangers supporting you. Or people that are like acquaintances that you don't realize. Or people that have seen you and seen your journey or heard about your journey, and you wouldn't expect them to support you. They're supporting you, whereas there may be one or two people in your circle that aren't. We have the Five of Swords, and I'm hearing that song that Donkey sings in Shrek when he's like, "'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me." So, I don't know, like, you may have felt alone in certain times of your life because people didn't always get why you were doing things, or maybe that is a new Hot Goss on You, that you're alone, but you're not. I feel you're not alone because the World card shows the people you don't even know are going to support you, strangers support you. And something I heard on like a TikTok page was like, you know, you'll have strangers or people you don't know supporting your decisions, but then people that do know you are still attached to that old version of you, so then they get salty and shady when you try to change. But we as humans are meant to change and transform. So I hear some people saying, oh, they changed, they're not the same anymore. I don't want to say this, but I'm hearing it like, no wonder they don't have friends, but I don't think that's true. I think they're coming from a place of wounded ego, like I said, and nothing of what they're saying is true. Because look at you, Paltus. I'm even inspired by you. By just looking at these cards and hearing your story, I'm inspired by you, and I'll be your friend. I would love to have a person like you as a friend. So these people don't know what they're talking about. Because, you know what I'm hearing from Spirit? Let the trash take itself out. If they don't see your worth and they don't see or understand you, then they're not meant to be in your life. But sometimes when we level up, when we are going through an upgrade in our life, this is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides, is when the people that aren't meant for us are going to start to fall away. The snakes start to reveal itself, is what I'm hearing. And that is when you let go of what no longer serves you, and the universe gives you much better, what is actually aligned to this new version of you. So, the Hot Goss On You is... I don't feel this is new, but like this is things people have said, like that you're gonna be stuck, that it's not gonna work out. But that's not true because you've already transformed the situation. If it hasn't shown up in your life yet, where something has changed or transformed, it's already happened in the spiritual realms and it's about to happen in the physical realms. So, what is the Hot New Goss on pile 2? We have the King of Cups. So you may be... I just want to get a clarification. King of Cups reverse. Okay. We have the Chariot reverse. So I guess this is saying people not wanting you to level up. People not wanting you to move forward. And it's the same theme throughout this reading. The vibe I'm getting is like people that act nice and playful in front of your face, but they're really two-faced. That's the vibe I'm getting. We have the Judgment card in reverse. They should be happy for you, but instead they're judging you. I know that's not what the Judgment card means, but that's what I'm taking from it. You know what? Pile 2, let these people go. They're not your people. Real people would support you even if they don't understand the decisions you make. Because it's your life. It's not their life. And what say do they have if they're coming through like this? We have the King of Swords. I'm hearing a song my boyfriend always plays. I'm not sure who it's by or what it's called. But he's like, if looks could kill... Something like, if looks could kill, I'm a fashion killer. Everything I do so strategic when I pulled this King of Swords again. So people may be looking at your back and the things you do from afar and wonder why you made those decisions and why you took that route. But what they don't see is that you are so strategic. And if looks could kill, maybe they're sending you evil eye. Don't take it as that, but like maybe they're sending you evil eye and like looking at you sideways because of this. But you are smart, you're intelligent. Look at all these books here. But we also have an owl here, which represents our intuition. You've been trusting your intuition. Others are not always going to understand why we make certain decisions and why our intuition is telling us that, but we always have to trust it. We have to trust ourselves, even if others don't trust themselves. Because these are probably people that don't trust themselves or their own internal intuition. They go by the book, they go by what society says and what everyone says, and they don't think for themselves. And they may have things they want to do, but they feel too insecure to put themselves out there. And that is the reason behind this. They're projecting onto you. And the last card is we have the Tower. So I feel people are going to see something big come into your life because she's kicking the tower over to get this crown. I love this tower depiction. It's so empowering. Something big is going to happen or has happened in your life. And this is the future goss where people are going to be looking at you like a warrior, like someone that did the impossible and got this crown. Spirit is showing me Shrek again. I don't know why they're showing me Shrek, but like when Donkey and Shrek are like on the journey to finding Fiona, and there's all those skulls there because they never made it to find the princess and to rescue the princess. But then Shrek did, but he never did it the way the others would. The others would try to slay the dragon, whereas he used his mind and, if you remember the scene, he took the rope or string around and then trapped the dragon there and then rescued Fiona. So he didn't do things the way other people did it, and that is why he succeeded. So you are going to inspire people, and this is the hot new goss on you that is about to come out. How did Pal 2 do it? How did they do it? Like, they're so inspiring. I want to do this thing I've always wanted to do. They've just gave me the inspiration to do that, and that's the energy I see here. So this was your reading, my Pal 2s. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the hot new goss on you. You also chose the queer tarot. I'm going to first pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull your tarot cards after that. But I did see a vision for you before I start. I saw a vision of, when you go and wash your car, and they're washing the outside of your car. So this doesn't relate to cars, but after you wash your car, your car is like fresh and clean, and it almost feels like a new car somewhat. There's something about you being fresh and clean, not in a physical way, but your life being fresh and cleaned out, and it being renewed or almost new in some way. So the hot new goss that may be coming out, or it may not be yet, may still happen, is that there is some kind of newness happening in your life, some kind of clean, fresh slate where you can start over and begin again. Some new beginning. So that's something I see for some of you. So spirit guides of my pile 3s. What is the new hot goss on them? We have Poe, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So some big change is happening in your life. And with the number 7 here, maybe you are receiving some kind of luck. Okay, and we have an extra card here with Grumpy Red Fairy and Be Your True Self. Just going to put this here for now. At the back of the deck, we have Violet Angel with Breaking Dawn. So spirit guides of my pile 3s, what is the new hot goss on my pile 3? We have Weight of the World with Boundaries, Let It Go. It's not yours to carry. I'm feeling an energy of betrayal for some of you that you are healing from. And betrayal doesn't have to be a physical betrayal. Betrayal, it can make you feel like you've been betrayed. Like if someone did something that you wouldn't do to them, or said something, or gossiped about you, or did something that disappointed you, and you felt betrayed in that moment, that's a theme I'm seeing, but it's not for all of you, I'm hearing. And the next card we have is Pulse of the Mother with Slow Down, Time in Nature. And as I pulled out this card, we have an extra one coming out. So you have so many extra cards today. Maybe the goss on you is that you are extra, but people love it. We have a new earth with It's Happening, Keep Holding the Vision. And then we have an extra one here. You have so many cards wanting to come out. Portal with Doors Are Opening. You Decide Rewards Wild Card. So yeah, the goss on you may be that you're extra, but I don't think you are. I think this is my vibrant pile because even the tarot deck you chose, like let me show you. It's so colorful and vibrant. Almost like groovy, you know, like with all these patterns here. I feel you're my pile of people that live life authentically. You go with what you want to do, and that's even confirmed here with Be Your True Self. Some people may misunderstand that, and it's like they gossip about you and like say, oh, pile 3, like they're extra, why do they have to wear that? Why do they have to dye their hair like that? Like, are they looking for attention? But no, you're not looking for attention. You're just being you in the world. And if they don't get that, then they can leave. I'm hearing that TikTok sound, then leave. Be then leave. So, yeah, I think it's like sometimes people don't get it because they themselves, their true authentic self is trapped inside them. Spirit is showing me like a bird cage and their true self being trapped in that bird cage because they've stuffed it down inside of them to be accepted by the world. And you not doing that. Even when I channeled your message, I got a vision before I pulled the cards. You're very different and unique from most people. So the ones that get it will get it and will love you for you and not try to change you, whereas the ones that don't get it, they can leave. So the message here from Weight of the World is let it go. It's not yours to carry. When people project onto you, it is usually a reflection of themselves, not you. And it's not yours to carry. An example here is what I said about being your true self. They are projecting onto you and maybe saying you're extra and maybe saying this. Like, why do they do that? I don't get it. Why do they have nose rings? Why do they have tattoos for some of you? Why do they dye their hair? Why do they wear that? Why can't they just dress like a normal person? But them saying that, those words aren't true because it's coming from a projection from a wound within them. So when people project onto us, they are basically putting their pain onto us, disguising it as we deserve it, but it's actually theirs. Does that make sense? So with Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. And we have at the back of the deck, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. I feel this is you being loyal to yourself because you're protecting your peace here with the slow down card. You're finally slowing down and enjoying life. And that's the hot new goss on you, that you are protecting your peace, that you are not the one to mess with. That you're going to continue being you regardless of if they like it and they can leave. That you are changing, but also things in your life are about to or starting to change with the new earth. You are going to have a completely new reality around you as a result of the internal changes you've done on yourself, and doors are going to start opening for you, and that is going to be the new hot goss on you if it hasn't happened yet. Future new hot goss. Love that for you. I'm going to add some small little oracle card, tarot cards, and then we'll see what more comes up. But before I do have a small favor to ask from you, my pile threes. The last 3 months, 73% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've gotten this far to the video and you like this reading, if you haven't yet, can you please hit the subscribe button because it helps my channel more than you know. And the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can create and put out for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your love, all your support, and you just being here today. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the reading. And I don't know why I'm seeing so many reels. I'm seeing another reel where this is someone that is protective over you in your life, where they're like, if you don't like it, there's the door. And then the other person's like, there's the door, B. Something like that. So there is someone in your life that protects you in a sense. When other people talk smack about you, they are always there by your side supporting you or something along those lines. I don't know who it is, but whoever comes to mind is probably them. So you've been protecting your peace, and the hot new goss on you is that no one can mess with you because you are the one protecting your peace and protecting your life. And I'm seeing something about like someone on a dog leash or collar. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Could people be saying things like the person that is loyal to you is like your B word? I don't know. Um, what is the hot new goss in pile 3? We have the Four of Wands symbolizing celebration. There is some kind of celebration that has or is about to come into your life, and that is going to be the hot new goss on you. Like, oh, did you see what happened to pile number 3? They got a new car, they got a new house, or they just celebrated this, they just got married, or this. Like, did you see them celebrate this? There's something they were really working towards, and now they're celebrating it. They hit a big goal or achievement. Something big is about to happen in your life that you're going to celebrate, and people are going to be talking. You may get mixed reactions from some people, where some people are like, why? I don't understand. Whereas other people are inspired by you. We have the Eight of Swords. So a celebration in your life after feeling stuck, after feeling like the universe is throwing swords at you and you're like, am I gonna get hit by this? Like that type of energy. So these swords, this anxiety, this stuckness is being removed, and you're finally free and celebrating. Something about that is about to happen. We have an extra card wanting to come out with the star, but I'm not going to put it here. So you are going to be shining, or you are shining, and people are noticing you just like a star shines in the bright sky. Some people are moths attracted to the light, and they go bzz, bzz, bzz. Whereas other people are going to see that light and find it so inspiring. So the hot new goss on you is that you are shining like a star. You are improving your life. You are a star. You maybe just achieved something great, and people just cannot believe it. You hit a big goal, because I'm looking at this hammer she's holding, and it kind of reminds me of, you know, those games where you like hit something, like it's like it pops up in these little holes and then you hit it. So I saw that, hitting that. So you just hit some kind of goal or achievement, or you're about to, and people are going to be talking about that. And you could also be going through a glow up or a level up in your life, where people are starting to notice you more, and that is the hot new goss on you. Like, oh my gosh, did you see what happened to pal 3? Oh my gosh, did you see pal 3? They just posted a new photo, like they look so gorgeous, so handsome. I almost feel like people are going to be very intrigued by your life when this has happened. I'm not sure. For some of you, it hasn't happened yet. For some of you, it has just happened. So even if you were drawn to this reading at a later stage, I'm hearing for some of you, the reason why you're listening to it at a later stage is because it's happening at that time, or it's about to happen. Okay, so spirit guides on my pile 3s. What is the hot new goss on pile 3? We have the Five of Wands. And you are just my vibrant souls, my pile 3s. And some people are in competition with you. So when you achieve something great, when this does happen, when the celebration does happen, you may get mixed reactions. Like, some people are saying, they didn't deserve that. I don't understand. Like, why are they getting that? Like, all shady and stilty. But maybe you may even have people say, like, they're so selfish. Why are they protecting their peace? Like that type of energy. But you're allowed to change, my pile 3s. We as humans are meant to change. The energy is kind of similar to pile 2, but different. We have the Six of Cups. So some of the people that may be talking are people from your past, looking at you on technology, trying to find information on you. But some of you are mysterious, I'm hearing. And I'm holding this card as if I am trying to play cards. So, you know, they say when you hold your cards like this, I can't remember the saying, but like you hold it like this so they don't see your cards. Maybe some of you are mysterious, and like you're not showing all your cards to the world. You're not showing all your plans to the world. And it's like they're trying to get information on you but can't. So they're just trying to goss about you. And it's definitely a lot of people from your past with the Six of Cups. And they are in competition with you. Why did I put this backwards? It's like maybe you're someone that does things in the opposite direction most do. Like with your vibrant personalities, you're very unique. You don't do things like other people do. And that may be the goss on you, that you do things backwards, but it's actually a good way to do, because most people are going to follow what they think other people are going to do, whereas you're going to follow the other path that is the one most people don't take, but you're brave for taking that step, because Spirit is showing me Brave, the woman from Brave. And what I saw as a vision in pile 2 was, Shrek. In Shrek, well, they're showing me a different vision for you, but in Shrek, he didn't save Fiona like the others did, where all those skulls were. He did it in a different way, where he'd tied the rope around the dragon. But in this case, in your case, they're showing me Elle Woods as an example for you, by not going by the grain. Elle Woods, she was someone that expressed herself. And she wore pink, and she was just this vibrant soul. She had a very happy personality. But a lot of people projected onto her because she was blonde and beautiful, and then they started calling her dumb, things like that. And they started, being really standoffish to her, not including her in things. And the people she went to university or college with, were very much people that cared about other people's approval, whereas she shined bright in the world and she was herself authentically. And there was a place in the movie where she glowed up and where she started wearing pink as a lawyer when they said she couldn't. And she showed everyone how smart she really was. So there's something here, a theme about you proving people wrong. And that's the hot new goss on you, or the hot new goss that is about to happen. We have the Knight of Wands, so it's going to happen fast. And with the purple horse here, the changes that happen in your life may seem magical. I'm noticing these pyramids here. If you watched my reading yesterday, that I posted, where I was trying to look for the pyramid in pile 3, and I was like, where is it? I can't find it. And then later when I watched it back, it was at the top. So that is reminding me of yesterday's reading. People may be looking at your Instagram, your social media, and being like, where is it? I want to find this information. I can't find it. And the pyramids are kind of like a mystery. Everyone wonders who built the pyramids, how they were built. And something about the things you achieve are going to seem magical and surreal, like something magical just happened in your life. And people are going to be wondering about it, talking about it. Like, how they talk about the pyramids and they're like, no, this person built it. No, they built it like this. No, they built it like this. I feel like people are going to be trying to unravel you like a mystery. And it's going to happen fast with the Knight of Wands. People could also be talking about your ambition with the Knight of Wands. And your determination, I'm hearing. We have the Emperor. So there's something about more stability coming into your life. You being someone that pays attention to details. But look at this Emperor. He has tattoos. Maybe usually we see an Emperor card and it's a boring Emperor. But in this case, he's vibrant. He's himself, but he's still the king. So there's something about you being a king or a queen, having this royal energy, being put on a pedestal by others, or it's about to happen, but you're still your unique self in this new role or place that you're about to be in. I see king or queen energy is like, how when someone is crowned as a king, they've just leveled up in their life. They've just achieved something great, a new status or something like that. But in this case, you're still yourself. You're still vibrant you. And I'm hearing that song by J-Lo, I'm Real. So we also have the 5 of Pentacles. So people are going to be really sad and disappointed, the ones that were preying on your downfall as a result of these successes, celebrations in your life, especially people from your past. And I don't think you're even going to be shouting it to the world. I think it's just going to come through in the grapevine. Four of Cups, sorry. Did I say 5 or 4? We have here the Four of Wands again. Celebrations. We have here 4. Interesting. So you're very protected, my pile number 3s. Very, very protected. And there's something here about people seeing you as a mystery because they're not meant to know information about your life. If you ever have a situation where you try to tell someone about your life or your plans and you just start coughing or you just bite your tongue, you're not supposed to tell them, or somehow you just feel you shouldn't tell them, you're not supposed to tell them. You are going to be a mystery to those that are not meant to understand you, to those that are not going to have the best intentions towards you. They're not meant to know information on you. So it's like they try to uncover things, but since you're protected, it doesn't happen. You know, you may have people from your past even try to get tarot readings on you, but since you're protected, it's not happening. Like, let's say something like they tried to go to a tarot reader and ask questions about you to find information on you, but it's coming from a negative intention. And then let's say the reader doesn't even see their message, completely forgets to answer, or books them, but then an emergency happens and it doesn't happen. Or maybe they do it, but then the spirit guides are like, let's F with this person and give them a whole bunch of confusing information that doesn't make sense. That isn't even true. So you're very, very protected. I'm also seeing an image of someone trying to go on your Instagram page and then their phone will start glitching and turning off. So that's actually very cool. So I feel like people do want to talk about you, but there's nothing they can say about you because you're so protected. You're like a mystery to them that they're trying to unravel. We have the Ace of Cups, so some of you could have new love or new friendships come in very soon. Or your heart could just feel like it's overflowing with this love for your reality right now. And that could be the hot new goss on you. And these tadpole leaves and lotus flower here is a symbol of rebirth and transformation. So the hot new goss on you is your transformation. Yeah, I'm just getting celebration. So if it hasn't happened yet, it's about to happen. Just be patient. It's going to happen very soon. Don't worry about it, is what I'm hearing. And you have manifested this or created this. You deserve it. Some of you have been waiting for this for a really long time, and you know what I'm talking about. But this is what I see in your reading about the hot new goss on you, my pile 3s. I really hope you enjoy the celebration that is about to come or has come. You deserve it, and you're worthy of those celebrations and happy moments in your life. I really hope that this reading resonated, and I'm sending you so much love. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!